All right, what's up, guys? We're back with our Ryan Hall study for this week. Today we're looking at let's see, this Jeff Curran match in ADCC. So let's take a look. So it looks like, all right, Hall is starting on his butt, starting to play guard, hand fighting. Curran went for like a little leg throw, just kind of playing the distance game. Curran trying to find an angle on how he can pass Hall's guard. So if we see how Hall is scooting, he's got. I heard this at the Gordon Ryan seminar when he was out here in Vegas. That whatever foot that your opponent is leading with, you want to put that leg forward when you're in your guard. And Curran doesn't seem to be leading with any particular leg. He's very square. But Hall has that right leg forward, seems like. He's looking to attack with that right leg. And it looks like he eventually does. He does try to attack the right leg of Curran. Yeah, he's there. He tried to attack again. He's really trying to use his right leg to hook Curran's left leg. Yeah. And goes down into combat stance. Hall has a foot. The Curran's leg hooked. He's really looking for a leg entry here. Curran commits a little bit, puts the knee down, but Hall is able to push him over the foot that he has. So he gets the grip there. So actually, he sets that up when Curran goes down to this combat stance. He gets that hook, the right foot, the right foot hook back here. You saw he was leading with that right foot. And then now he replaces that hook with his hand. He's like, okay, I know that I can, once I have his foot hooked with his heel hooked with my foot, I can grab it with my hand. And then Curran commits to the knee going down, and Hall's able to push him over, and yeah, but Curran's able to back out of it. Just look how empty the stands are for ADCC compared to like 10 years later at 2019. It's crazy. All right, close guard. Let's see. Why did Curran do that? Curran thought he was getting into like a butterfly situation, but since Curran's arms were extended, like he was trying to, I don't know what he was doing here. So he went for like a little sweep, or not sweep, but we learned this too in just a little throw by from butterfly guard, passing butterfly guard. It looks like he couldn't get it there. But Hall is able to get his hands tied up. Hall is able to tie up Curran's hands here and then engages. Curran can't get his hands back for some reason. can't like repummel or anything. So Curran's extended. Hall's able to do whatever he wants with his legs, and he puts him in close guard. Curran's really reaching. Hall has crazy dexterity. Oh, ooh. A little bit of 5-0 control, maybe. I can't really see. Oh, yeah. At least on this near side, Curran has. Okay, Hall gets it back. Williams. Ooh, just a little bit of Williams. Stop teasing us, Hall. It's interesting. Curran's using just this like body lock kind of pass. It does keep him safe, it seems like. Oh, no, but then he got too high. He tries to repummel in, get inside position, but then Hall's able to hit him forward. That was an interesting little exchange. So to prevent Hall from coming up and from like sit up sweeping, Curran like kind of cross faces Hall here, but then Hall's like, oh, I can Sumigashi here, or violent sweep or whatever, because now Curran just kind of gave Hall that arm to clamp down on, but Hall decides to not go for it, and then goes back to Williams. Oh man, let's check out this Williams action. Very shallow Williams. He's able to hook a leg. It should get interesting. Oh. Yeah, Curran's playing with fire with reaching back like that. He's trying to. Ooh, yeah. He definitely does not want to create a one arm in, one arm out situation. But still has to somehow break the guard of Hall open. Yeah, that's always the tricky thing that I've had with closed guard. Is like I've read studies that it's a very like white belt. Oh, almost. Okay, interesting. So Hall gets into this. Curran is finally frustrated enough. He stands up, and then Hall's able to hook a leg, get him off balance, get him to stand up even more. And he almost gets him with a just double leg sweep. And then he gets him into this like kind of elevated position again. He's done this once before in this match, and now he's in this like backpack, or not backpack, but like I don't know what to call this, fanny pack position. He's in the front, but he's double unders, and then he's closed guard. So he's got all of his weight postured on Curran, like Curran's carrying all of the Hall's weight here. So it's so yeah, he's able to get way underneath. So like compare this. So see how Hall is like trying to get Curran's weight forward. So he's like Curran's like, oh no, I don't want to go backwards. I don't want to go backwards, so I'm going to go forwards here. So that enables Hall to get way underneath. See, like Hall's butt is past Curran's butt here. That's how underneath he is. So he's able to adjust, and he's able to get this sweet angle. His hips are just not as far back as Curran's hips anymore, but he gave himself enough room because Curran's posting and like trying not to get swept. He's got this sweet angle. The Curran kind of collapses and takes it away. But yeah, this is real trouble for Curran. It's like Paul's like loading up his hips, either for like he could armbar, he could sweep, um, just depending what he did with this right arm of Curran's. But it seems like Curran was wise to it, understood what was coming. Dropped to a knee, dropped to combat stance now on both knees, but still driving. He's on his toes, driving forward. Oh, ooh, trouble. Curran, oh, wow. Right, Curran is able to get out of the closed guard, but right into Hall's. Can Hall get the 50-50? Yeah, he gets the 50-50. All right, see how that's set up. So Curran, Hall's threatening this double leg sweep. I forget what this is called, the actual term. But he's grabbing both the ankles and then pushing with his hips to push Curran's torso back over. So Curran's holding onto this leg thinking it'll buy him something, which it could, but Hall starts to invert, and Hall's like, sweet, I'll invert, and then this is mine. This leg is mine now. He's able to get that underhook, super key. That allows him to start to invert the spin, and then this right leg comes in underneath, and then he's fishing to get this right foot. You see how it's across this hip? It's on the other side. He wants it to come out this side of the hip. So he's like halfway there, and then now he's finally able to get that foot across the hip. And now he's in his 50-50. Curran realizes this and appropriately freaks out a little bit here. Was able to get back. Hall had a pretty sweet heel hook there, but Curran was able to defend it. Oh, Curran's working his own? Oh, wow. All right. There's a little knee bar. Yeah, could have came up. I don't know if he's thought cap slicer there or not, but ran with the outside. All right, this is gonna get a little. Let's break down this leg exchange a little bit more. So, Hall starts off inside heel hook. Doesn't quite get it. Curran, he I don't know why Hall lets up on it. Does Hall think that he's like capping? I don't know. Yeah, because like the referee like moves in as if he was gonna stop the match. That's interesting. Maybe Hall got jobbed here, but anyways, the match continues. Maybe that's why Hall let up because he had a pretty good grip on, he had a pretty good bite on that. So Curran, he escapes it, probably ballerina toes it, and then Curran is able to get up and over and work on Hall's right leg. Hall rolls to alleviate the pressure from the knee bar. Curran has something, I don't know, something like an X guard, single leg X. Curran's got the reap still. 10 years later, Lachlan Giles would have just totally done the outside senkaku there. It seems like it would have been able to pull it from there. So this actually, yeah, it looks. Anyways, so Hall comes up to smash. Curran has this kind of, yeah, you can't get Hall's leg over, but Hall's able to get up and over and smash. So we get to see Hall play some passing now. Up until this point, it had just been Hall on his butt. Curran comes up for a double, interesting. And then goes right into Hall's rubber guard. Omoplach. If you guys can see that again. Hall gets a rubber guard. Goes straight to omoplata. Pretty deep. Very dicey. Because Hall has Curran's hip. So he grabs his hip. So Curran can't, he's preventing Curran from rolling. So all that omoplata pressure is going straight to Curran's shoulder. He's preventing the roll. And then he's able to come up on top, looking for the back, right away on the back. He probably just gets points here. Okay. Body triangle. Flattened out. Oh no. Oh, head and arm choke. Coach Casey would be proud. All right, we're straightening them out. Yeah, that was awesome. And Curran able to get the guard back. But Paul, knowing that he's up, isn't willing to risk anything. It's ADCC. He's totally willing to just trade takedowns with Curran, knowing that it's going to be very hard to, like, Curran has to advance. Like, Curran has to press the action, and Hall can kind of just run away here. Hall just kind of has to act like he's doing something, because this is still the first round, ADCC, and that's not technically a takedown. Hall with the Hubbard arch. That's it. Cool. Well, thanks guys for watching my second video breakdown, and let me know what you think.